And it is lights, action and camera here at the Wanneroo Joondalup Lacrosse Club. A few technical difficulties out here, and the lights have come on, and there's plenty of people home, and one of those is Shendell Oliver.
I'm not at home, Tony. I'm here with you.
Oh, I know, but it feels like home, doesn't it?
Doesn't it feel like home, Tone? Back together.
It does. And the New Zealand select team up against WA. We saw WA this morning out here. Just go down to Victoria.
Yep.
But we now have the New Zealand girls in there, and Karshigan in the middle for New Zealand going up against Hooper.
Kate Hooper versus Karshigan. It's going to be a great game, another one. It's interesting to see how the WA girls' bodies hold up after such a big clash this morning. I know everyone's just keen to play, so let's get the draw set and get going. And
I believe that's exactly what we're about to do. It's just 10-minute quarters here as the game's been shortened just a little bit with the delays, as we've got a big game coming up between Victoria and WA in the men's, and that will be sort of almost directly after this now. But
yeah.
Right now, we are on WA versus New Zealand Select, and Hooper pops that one out of the air, fires it down at the back corner there, hits Blair. Blair over the top, just found Plummer, which Plummer ran in. Good inside look, little rack roll, fires, good save there from the keeper, Josie Cox. And New Zealand will clear the ball.
Yeah, good start for the New Zealand keeper. Good for her confidence, but clears
apart
the ball
from giving
out.
it to Plummer, who gives it straight back to Blair. And Blair, another save.
Shot looks like the great backup there from
Cox.
Cox. I believe Cox played box for Queensland earlier this year.
Yeah, I believe she was out at Burnside Lacrosse Club as well in Adelaide.
Yes, okay. Oh, but the ball was cleared, picked up by Posey O'Keefe and taken back down to West Australia's attack.
So ball finds its way down in the back behind X with Green. Green just passes the ball off.
Yeah, interesting. Green is on the left side or drive, and the Blair's on the right side. Maybe they'll switch.
Tatlow, oh, great inside look. And beautiful catch up the top there from Hooper. And Kate Hooper on the board. That was a great snaffle out of the air. Not only can she do it in the centre draw, she can do it down forward, and just a little backhand almost. Big great backhand, what you call that?
Yeah, beautiful.
On the right.
Beautiful stick work by Kate.
So WA on the board early.
Often racing.
As Hooper comes back to the middle.
So we heard the other night, Tony, or the other day during the opening ceremony, that this is New Zealand's 10th year playing in our national championships. The first team came out with Waikato 10 years ago, and I believe 3 of the girls that played in that first team are here with us tonight playing as well. So that's a really great achievement, and awesome to have our friends across the ditch coming back to our game.
It is indeed, and tell you what else is, that would have been the first time the ALN broadcast 10 years ago, having 10 years this year.
Oh, well, it's an anniversary. Maybe we need to have a party.
We need to have a big party. We're always up for a big party here with the crew of the ALN.
Yep. As Plummer takes the ball down the field for Western Australia, sends it to Hooper.
And Hooper looks inside, finds Tatlow. Cox again up top. Good work there from Josie Cox, comes out the cage. Looks to find an open opponent, maybe, and did find an opponent, but was looking for a teammate. So that's 2 sort of broken clears, isn't it? And Tatlow looks in, just fires. Didn't hit the mark. Plummer.
Yeah, the WA girls seem to be pumping the ball into the player on the crease and not actually connecting so well right now. So let's hope that changes as the ball's being cleared out of...
by Bolstad, and Bolstad runs into an opponent, and that opponent gets the ball back and kicks it back the other way. So Green down to Tatlow. Tatlow has an inside runner, had Green inside running. On the outside there was Snyder. Oh, there's a little bit of a ankle tap.
Yes, a little bit of a tap by Becca Bryan. Becca Bryan actually plays here in Western Australia for the Alkimos Lacrosse Club. So awesome to see her out representing New Zealand on their New Zealand select team.
As Green will kick the ball down the back. Finds Tatlow. So these quarters are going to go pretty quickly. We're used to the 15-minute quarters, but These ones are going to be 10, and they're going to test us, Shendell.
They sure are. Emma Green with the drive dump to
Oh,
Hooper.
Hooper!
And a bounce shot from Kate Hooper.
Kate Hooper says in the commentary box there, I'm only going to let you write down one name all night on your score sheet.
She'd like
and
that.
Kate Hooper will be that person.
Yeah, great assist from Emma Green. Obviously, Kate and Emma both from the Subiaco Lacrosse Club, so their connection is quite strong on the field already. So, of course, Em would look up to see Kate and be definitely confident in moving that ball to her.
I'm just going to say, who gets a goal and goes off? Unheard of.
Oh, I've said it a few times this
Unheard
week,
of, but you know what?
too.
When you're being replaced by Bailey Keenan, who had an absolute... She was my MVP in the first game. Didn't get it, but I was all over Bailey this morning. I thought she was...
Pretty good. Ball drawn out. Snyder tapping, goosing it to herself. Looks like
offside.
there's been an offside
break
call.
there.
Yep. Leanne Snyder to pick that ball up.
So just need to have possession before that player can cross that restraining line. Oh, that's high, but good take. Looks inside. Green goes to turn and says, you know what? I might just go back to the 15-metre arc and pop the ball potentially in the back of the net.
Yep, using that ball for their advantage. Interesting to see how Western Australia are going to set this up, if there's any play or structure.
So
Emma's just looking to drive.
Emma Green sets it up with a ball above her head and puts it down to the feet of Cox and puts that one away. So another one here for WA.
Lovely goal by Emma Green.
And that is a 3-0 lead here for the black and gold.
Subiaco scoreboard right now.
It is indeed.
Players are moving around. They've switched up their centre, New Zealand. So they've got Jessica Lee taking the centre for New Zealand Select and Bailey Keenan as well. And it looks like the New Zealand attack side of the circle has moved around to a different position. So she must know something's going to happen. But
I might have stayed with Plummer given where that draw went.
yeah, but it's deemed that that wasn't a legal draw, and Bailey Keenan's come up with that. Sends the ball to Plummer. Wasn't able to collect it, but Plummer's going to try and box out and pick up that ball. She's going to be called for a body.
Going to be called for a body, and she will just shake her head and run back into defence when needed. So Charlotte Walker with the ball for New Zealand Select. Kicks it over to her teammate there in Gemma Rose. And Rose throws the ball up and out of bounds, and ball coming back WA's way.
Sends it too far. Caitlin Blakely is number 8 for New Zealand Select.
Snyder, just like I call it the hot knife through butter there, Snyder.
That's like I said earlier, she's got some legs. She is a runner.
And the quarterback big toss could come off as it found Charlotte Walker down there, but she just can't quite get the ball in her stick. And Walker kicks the ball down the back there. Finds Blakely.
Blakely will have no trouble playing against this West Australian defence because she's another player who plays here in WA State League for Phoenix. Half her teammates are out there with Blair, Hiron and Snyder. So she probably won't feel that intimidated by this group because she knows them all so well and is used to playing them on a weekly basis.
We won't say that she threw it out of bounds for that reason.
Yeah, no, we won't. She's used to wearing black though.
And Green just gets through a little too easy. Good save again from Josie Cox. Great rebound there. And that is Gemma Rose just on the left-hand side, runs, finds Plummer. She says, you're not coming through this way.
Yeah,
that's a great
pressure.
outlet too, again, to Bolstad. Bolstad gets inside, looks to hold the ball and just gets a little push there.
A little bit of a love tap.
Love tap, baby, love tap.
Oh, it turns out we're going to karaoke later.
We are going to karaoke later. It's
our production manager, Gilly, is looking at us.
So Bolstad with the ball, top centre of the 15-metre, kicks the ball over there as gets monstered, did Ailes. Sorry, that was Siobhan Quintial. And I tell you what, there's shots coming at the moment, isn't there?
Isn't there, Tones? Here we go. And New Zealand just decides to pull that one out and work the ball around the outside of the fan. The ball is on the left side. Bit of a knockdown from Leanne Snyder. Finds support at the top. Good control by New Zealand, really getting this offensive set push there. Hiron makes a push, and it looks like they're going to line up. New Zealand's going to line up from the 15. Western Australia just organising their defence. Looking to the right for support. She's got Blakely on the corner if she can see her. Decides to drive, cutting through traffic.
And that is Clark and Rush just passing the ball out there to Caitlin Blakely. Blakely kicks the ball down there to Brian. Brian under pressure from the WA defender there. And good ball control in the offense there, but it's coming back the other way for WA as the ball is moved quickly there down as the 30-second bell goes. And going to have to come back. There is Tatlow. Tatlow kicks the ball over here to Mitchell. Mitchell down the bottom. Finds Green. Green passes the ball down in the bottom corner. That's going to be a push. It is. Just took that like a fun sponge then, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Just took the pressure and sort of wore that very well.
She will. We don't call her Cardi B for nothing. She'll drive that left side every time.
And another free shot there.
On the 15, yes.
So clock is on the field as we have...
Carlin, oh, no angle.
No angle. Carlin Blair, she's dining out on a liquid dinner at the moment down there in the goals.
Hot stuff coming through with that shot.
Absolutely. And as we go to quarter time action, we will just see the scoreline there at 4-0. It is.
That is right. And as you said, liquid dinner. You can see Amanda Plummer walking across the field now with the water for Western Australia. Get those girls hydrated. Interesting first quarter there, Tone. A lot of offensive pressure from Western Australia, really going aggressive towards cage. Need to really work on their link-ups a little bit more control. I mean, they have had a game this morning, so they're probably tired. But overall, I think they're moving the ball quite well, looking comfortably in control at this point of the game.
That it is. And the quarter time break sees us at a 4-0 game, and goal scorers Kate Hooper got it action started. She had 2 for the quarter, and then we had Emma Green with 1, and Blair just finishing it off there. Carlin with no angle whatsoever, but good to see Mandy trying to get some screen time on the ALN here.
Yeah, she can't leave her job from LA behind. She's former employee of Lacrosse Australia, and always still wants to be part of the action. So
she is, and she was telling me a story earlier how her cat fell in the pool the other night and ended up like a wet pussy. She was very distraught with that, but she managed to get it out.
Oh, thank God the cat's okay. Oh, no. You know what? She's got 2 dogs. I'm not sure if they like swimming as much as the cat. But
No, the cat hated it.
Oh.
It did.
I have no doubt, Tone. As Kate Hooper is lining up in the centre against... I'm just trying to see what player that is.
I think that's Karshigan again.
Yep.
So Karshigan up against Hooper. Yeah, we do wish Mandy's cat all the best.
We
so
do.
Ball back in the centre. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's the traditional slide. Last night they would have gone for about 10, 15 metres with the water on the field.
Absolutely.
But Plummer with the ball. As ball came out the other side there to Erin Mitchell. Mitchell looks inside.
Gets the ball to Snyder. Snyder moves the ball to X. Sitting out the back, it's Tatlow, just looking for an option. Tatlow loves to feed from out the back, so New Zealand might want to get on top of that.
Just turned her back there, did Snyder. She eyed Snyder off from well down the back. She's just trying to be the general down there, isn't she?
Yeah, definitely. Here she goes, drive from X.
Tatlow again
Finds a
looks
support
inside.
and Plummer shoots.
Oh,
hits,
tink goes the bar.
hits a pipe. Again, if you had $1 for every time or a goal for every time you hit the pipe, I'd certainly be a rich lacrosse player.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't have much luck with that. Mine ended up in the back of the net most times.
Oh,
I'm joking. Got to catch it first to shoot goals. But ball to be won. Oh, good pickup there from Charlotte Walker. Just under a massive amount of pressure. And Walker just looking for her teammate in Karshigan to pass the ball off to. Karshigan under pressure there from Snyder.
Yep, and ball's gone down. Snyder won't stop, but they seem to have goosed it in their direction.
And Jessica Lee now has the ball. Kicks it down the back there to Walker. Walker looking to run around the bottom corner. So there's double pressure out there every time that they get the ball here, New Zealand select. And ball back up the top here with Karshigan. Kicks the ball down there to Hill, Alice Hill. Looking to do some work on that right-hand bottom corner.
Really
Oh,
good
just
control.
gets a little push over.
She did, but the control there is really great for New Zealand select. They're just waiting, they're being really patient, looking for the right opportunity. Let's see what they're going to do with this 15-metre penalty. I love watching how teams set up on this 15-metre now because it's such a huge fan. What opportunity or what sets do they go with? What's their game plan?
So ball up. Oh, good save there from Antilov.
No,
Sorry, it's not.
It's Churchwood in there tonight.
Sorry.
Churchy.
Sorry, Kate. I was still on this morning's as a push is had there by Charlotte Walker. Has to just go back to her spot.
Yep,
Green.
Quick start, Green with the ball. Finds Hooper inside.
Hooper must think, good save.
Goes for a load of
Josie
high.
Cox, that's about her 4th save of the night so far.
She's been brilliant.
And it's the outlets that have been worrying me, though, because that's the 3rd outlet she's given that have turned the ball over and it comes back down the way.
Cleaned up by Posey O'Keefe, who's moved the ball quickly to offensive WA. Finds.
Snyder, Tatlow.
Goal.
As easy as that.
Yeah.
Again, that's the 3rd time when that clearing pass hasn't made it that it's come back with interest. 3 goals have been scored when that clearing pass hasn't hit the, Josie Cox, great in the cage.
Yep.
Just probably needs to take a little bit more time with that.
I was going to say the release is fairly quick. I think she just needs to step out. You've only got as a keeper now, they've only got 5 seconds in that goal circle. So just take your time, step out if you need to. And find the right outlet. There's no rush, there's no shot clock. You can take your time to get the ball out of the crease. So
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and
have a moment.
Certainly covering the ball well in there, but not able to find those outlets.
Yep.
Green.
New Zealand select is certainly playing a very physical game. I love watching them play. They take no prisoners, and I love to see it so long as it's safe. There's a foul on now. Schneider going to line up.
She will take the ball from the top of the 15-metre arc. There used to be hash marks on there.
Yeah. There is. There might be some marked, yeah.
Oh, because I used to call them the Jamaicans.
Why?
Because there was hash marks.
I was like, why? Because they're Jamaican, the goalie crazy?
No. It was just
Righto. I'll keep that material up my sleeve,
keep
Toad.
that.
Thank you.
So ball comes in with
Snyder's
Snyder, and Snyder goes pop, left-hand foot, and gets on the board for her first. And Leanne Snyder gets another one for WA.
Shoots with confidence.
And that is her first. And 6-0 is the score.
As we mentioned earlier, we are playing 10-minute quarters tonight just to catch up on some time from the delayed game here at Wanneroo Joondalup Lacrosse Club. The club worked really hard to get the lights back on. Not sure what the challenge was there with the technical delay, but we're just happy to be out here.
I was starting to think there were too many Watts in the place here. And,
the Wattsies, the too many
Wattsies. And
your kids aren't here, Tony.
They are. Well, not tonight. They're probably back home watching. Plummer with the ball. Gets a little push. Good ball control there from Plummer. Just enough to send it to her advantage.
Yep, gooses it to herself. Gets it across field now. Hiron carrying down the far side. Moving it straight to X and Tatlow. Tatlow looking for options already. As Plummer cuts through the middle. Followed by Hiron. And now Snyder.
Snyder trying to become the sniper.
Yeah, she's...
Because, but that's going to be, what was that for, in the crease maybe?
Yeah, you certainly can't turn your back on Snyder. She is quick. If she sees your ponytail for a second, she's gone like lightning.
I'm glad I don't have a ponytail. I don't have to run.
It's a ponytail, Toe,
Yeah,
not a table.
Oh, well, I'd need all of them. I don't have any
All
of
the
them.
things.
Yeah. So,
Got some wheels here getting the ball out of the New Zealand defence with Blakely. Like I said, she certainly wouldn't be intimidated by this game. She knows most of these girls from a weekly
just
interaction.
Didn't quite turn it. Ball's going to be coming back the other way. Plummer. Gee, she wears a good body too, Plummer.
Yep, she's born tough at Wembley.
She's doesn't mind a little bit of rubbing his racing out there, and certainly keeps her feet well, does Holly Plummer.
Balls with Tammy West. West having a birthday yesterday, big 4-0. Great to see.
4-0, and she's only wearing 2-0 on her shirt.
I know, she's just trying to...
Oh, 40 is the new 20, they say.
Yeah, well, Holly shoots
Holly.
low.
But good save again from Josie Cox.
All right, let's see what this outlet's going to look like for Cox.
Okay, she can take her time. She can find the pass.
It looks like she's going to do that.
It's just looking to her. It's the quarterback hit, and it's just not working.
Yeah, she did have... Tatlow was going to take the keeper, and she did have support on the far side, but she decided to go for the long bomb, which was picked out of the air by Posey O'Keefe.
And I suppose if you're going to do it as far away as you can, because at least the defence is all turned, and we see there Snyder just finding her way into the cage, and she gets her second in a row. And we have a 3-0 second quarter on the back of a 4-0 first quarter. So it is 7-0 if my mathematics is correct.
Yes, score being turned over as we speak. Tone.
I'm good. I don't have to use two hands at the moment.
That's good. Both defences having a chat at either end of the field.
So Hooper back in the middle, up against Carshigan. So Lindley Carshigan for the New Zealand select team.
Umpire just taking her time to set it fairly.
And flicked out. Oh, Snyder. She's playing a game tonight, Snyder. I know she's just got on the board, but she's certainly looking to get a 3 in a row. Oh, just rolled out the back in the crease. She's got to work on those breaks. That's the second time she's ended up in the crease.
Yeah. It's because she's so fast.
It's those air brakes that don't work.
Yeah. She's got keeper Josie Cox had player out on the far side of the field. There it is.
Just
better
dropped
clear.
it. But that was a better outlet there. Going to Mitchell and kicks it to Graffis. Graffis, oh, great pick off. Coming back the other way. Snyder, one-on-one with the keeper if she can put the jets on.
She's looking who's around her.
Snyder popped away. She said, I missed the last one, Josie, but this one is not going to be. And Snyder, 3 in a row.
Yeah, great fake by Leanne. Puts it past Josie Cox there.
So a 4-0 second quarter.
You could see her turning her head, seeing who's around me, who's chasing me. Lee, you're pretty quick. Like, there's not many people that can keep up with you.
So, new centre draw here. Siobhan Quintal comes from the Burnside Lacrosse Club. It is. As we hear the 30-second bell go. And nearly half-time here at the Wanneroo and Joondalup Lacrosse Club.
Yeah, there's a break. I believe it was
and it's going
New Zealand. Yeah, I thought it was Caitlin Blakely. So Hooper to start with the ball. WA streaming down the field. Keenan takes a low pass. Puts it inside to Tatlow. Tatlow just couldn't collect it and cleaned up by New Zealand.
So coming
tapped out of the
other
air.
way.
But Keenan again.
Plummer.
Sends it. And that's time.
And that's why she sent it. Wasn't a bad shot at the end of the day. But it is an 8-0 first half here under the lights of Wanneroo Joondalup Lacrosse Club, and we're glad to have the lights up and about.
We certainly are, Tone.
We are, and might go through some goal scorers for that first half. So I'll start with Blair with 1, Green with 1, Tatlow with 1.
Hooper with 2.
And Schneider with 3 in a row end the...
How do you say it if you're American? Is it Schneider?
Schneider.
Schneider.
How do you say it when you're Australian? Schneider?
Snyder.
Snyder.
Like spider.
Spider.
But with an N. Snyder.
I'll tell you what, however you say it, you can say it 3 times because she's got 3 goals.
Yeah, she's having a good night.
She is having a good night because tonight's going to be a good night.
So long as the lights are working.
Yes. Shh. No, good work from the Wanneroo Joondalup Lacrosse Club to get them back up and about because the game coming up after this, WA and Victoria, is going to be a cracker. Although I have heard some sneaky stories coming out of the Victorian rooms.
What about, Tone?
No, I can't tell you
Reveal
yet.
Reveal yourself.
That's the hook for later. I'm going to say that I heard some things, and we'll discuss that when the men's game first starts.
I can't believe you're going to do that, Tony. You've got Goss and you're not dropping it. You're live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network.
And where else would you want to be?
I know, and you're not sharing the secrets.
Well, stay tuned because I will reveal all in the start of the men's game. So make sure you stay tuned to the Australian Lacrosse Network.
I don't think anyone's going. If they're not here, Tone, I don't think they're going anywhere.
Oh.
Where else would you want to be?
You wouldn't be anywhere else on a Friday night.
All across Australia and the world.
Or just anywhere. And we've got some new camera people up the top today.
A few Wembley girls for us.
Wembley girls for us.
So I said to them, get up there and run the camera. They've got the best view in the house and they seem to be enjoying it. So
they're loving it, aren't they?
They are.
Up there.
Got Gilly up doing a tech check.
And doing a great job. I mean, anytime the great man Scott Gill comes to visit you, you feel blessed.
Yeah. I wish he was just my guy at work. Hey, Gilly, my computer's not working.
Gilly, my computer's not working.
Gilly, my TV doesn't work at home.
Yeah. And I've got 3 websites that I really don't know how to run.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But a crowd has built up here.
Yeah.
At the ground. Plenty of people out here. It's quite a cool night for what I'm used to in WA.
Yeah, it is.
So
not what we want. Not what we're used to at all. It's normally balmy nights here, but I guess winter had to come at some point. We'd had sunshine till last week, Tone, so
yeah.
Yeah, crowd definitely building on the on this side of the field where we're sitting.
Yeah, definitely. You can see how on a good day out here, that hill up the top there behind those marquees, if they didn't exist, would be a great viewing spot.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Wanneroo and it wasn't raining, I'd put a bar up there. Cash in.
I mean, then again, you'd have a bar on that corner and that corner and that corner and that one.
Absolutely.
Yes, and by the way, drink responsibly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And don't drink and drive.
It's Friday night, but please take care.
Yep. And even the little puppies have come out as well. Look down there.
Oh, look at that beautiful.
Beautiful little.
That's a Coswara pup. I'm seeing the family and I know whose puppy it is.
Yep.
Oh, we're getting a wave.
Big waves. So cute little pup down there as Gilly comes back. And a shout out again to Remy on the camera up there, doing a fantastic job.
We love Remy at Wembley, and she's now putting her stamp on the ALN as well.
And we hear she's going to be on the camera from the men's game as well. So you'll have to thank her through the stream.
I think you just surprised her with that announcement, Tone.
Yes, the girls are just getting back from their huddle. And we're about to start 3/4 time action.
Teams are taking the field. Here we go. Getting comments in from Greece. Melanie Goddard, who's my co-coach at Wembley, just said great job on the commentary, Tones. We're getting compliments from everywhere.
On the from Greece.
Yeah, Mel's in Greece, so she's not here this week because a friend of hers bought her a trip to Greece for her birthday a month or so ago.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to Greece too.
I know, and she got caught up in the delays that were here last week because Perth Airport had no petrol. Anyway, she managed
How does that happen?
I would love to know. Anyway, she managed to get there.
We've got one job. There's planes coming in.
Yeah.
We might need some, I don't know, jet fuel?
Yeah, we might need to order that.
Yeah. Who does that?
It's like a pub and no beer, Tone.
Yeah, someone's gone on holidays and gone, I think we need some jet fuel.
Yeah.
But we don't have any.
Supply out.
So, okay. So, ball coming back into the centre. And Siobhan Quintal is taking this one for New Zealand Select. Up against, I think Bailey Keenan is in there from what I saw before Nat went in there to set the... no, it's not. It's Plummer. Plummer getting an opportunity in the centre draw.
Yeah, she's a draw specialist, and actually that's one thing that she's been working on with Mel Goddard as her club coach this year, is that specialty in draw, and Mel's been working really hard with the Wembley girls on that. And Holly's come up with the ball. Obviously there was a break there by New Zealand. I think that was Becca Bryan. Yes, it was, from Alkimos.
Yep, Plummer gets the ball back, kicks it to Hooper. Hooper down the back corner to Blair. She could almost shoot from there with the angle she shot before. Ball over to Snyder. We know she can shoot.
Looking to drive.
Oh, she has bought her own bag this evening, and she's starting to fill it up with balls.
Yes.
Because that's her fourth, and that is 4 in a row for Snyder. She starts the third term off just like she finished the second.
Getting herself and getting a stamp on the game.
It's becoming the Snyder show now.
Schneider.
So Snyder with the 4 now. Yep. Leanne's.
Just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Rachel Boys, who's giving us some laughs on the Schneider.
Hello, Rach. Hope you're well. Hope it's warm in Adelaide. Maybe. Could be warm. It's certainly frosty here now. But Plummer, she's starting to heat up in the centre draws.
Hunting that ball down, finds Hooper. Hooper's got help upfield with
Snyder. She thinks that she's bought her own ball. She looks down this time. Oh, good save there from Josie Cox. Pops it, nearly pops it straight back into the stick. Yep. And the outlet comes again.
Looking for Blakely, but couldn't collect. Still picked up by New Zealand Select.
Good pick up there from Charlotte Walker. She's been very good on the ground balls, Charlotte Walker.
Yeah, she has. I think she must be younger. She doesn't seem like... she's not tall. Maybe I'm just discounting her because she's not tall.
Well, that means I'm about 6.
Yeah.
I have the same issue.
Yeah, don't try to don't try use that as an excuse.
Ball come back the other way. I obviously didn't eat my veggies when I was younger, so kids, notice, eat your veggies.
As the ball moves around to X through Tatlow.
So ball back up the top, looks inside.
Hooper.
Green.
Control. She takes a little fake but moves the ball back to the top of the fan. Finds support in Mitchell. Mitchell to Plummer. Plummer moving the ball through X and back at Tatlow at X. Tatlow looking for an option.
I'm watching Snyder come off here. Oh, if she'd waited 2 seconds longer, Snyder was coming off that right-hand top. As we see Elise Hill pick the ball up for New Zealand and just readjust the goggles with the one hand and quite nonchalantly there. And ball comes into the offense through Jessica Lee, who takes the ball down through X, gets a push for her troubles. So we'll get the ball back, and as she passed it off to Walker there. But Jessica Lee will have an opportunity here for New Zealand.
She's got support in Walker at X, and then she sees it. She's got Blakely. If Blakely cuts through, she's definitely got an avenue to goal.
Good defence down the back there. That might come off a yellow stick.
Yep, Hiron being her normal aggressive self. I love to see Ash really push the ball. She does it so well.
And ball brought back out the outer side, back to Lee. We're basically started. It's like deja vu.
Yeah, here we go again. Walker's still at X, being defended by O'Keefe.
So this is Elise Wheatley-Wilson. Wilson up against Green. Sorry, not Hooper. Sorry. Oh, good inside step. Goes again and just gets pounded into the crease.
Drops in the crease. It's not a crease dive.
It's not when you get not when you get
pushed in.
And Plummer coming back the other way. Holly just using her legs, just makes her teammate stretch there as Tatlow just finds the ball down.
Yep, got the
up and over, and again, just a little bit too strong there.
Yep, got the Vic men out now, getting ready for their warm-up for their big game. WA not to be seen yet, but That's the next game coming. So let's focus on this one. Sorry, Tony got distracted.
No, that's all right. Hey, if you see the athletes that are fit young men down there, you're allowed to explain that they're out warming up. And the ball comes down the back.
Ball with Mitchell at the top. Mitchell looking for a lefty drive.
Good cut there
Finds
from
help and Plummer. Couldn't connect and the ball's been cleaned up. Double. Big double.
Big double. That was Jessica Lee trying to part the seas. A good stick in lane there from Plummer, though. Just, I feel like I'm saying Plummer's name every time I look up at the moment. She's in a fair bit of play at present.
She's just hit the bench, so you won't be seeing her for a minute. But Keenan back on for Western Australia.
Did you say Plummer's on the bench?
She's just gone to the bench.
Excellent.
And
ball is down the back here, just trying to duck through one of those sticks. Not to be.
Mitchell, Hiron, Schneider looking to drive feed to Blair.
And picked up and coming back the other way is Bolstad. Bolstad looks up, finds Elise Hill. Elise Hill under pressure straight away from 3 or 4 yellow jerseys.
WA have got numbers. They got back to defence quite quick, as they should.
And ball out the outer side there. I think that's Becca Ailes.
Yeah, quick start there from New Zealand Select.
And we see Karshigan get the ball from down the back, tries to step inside.
Pressure from Hooper, gets a flag.
And I'm suggesting she just has, she looks like she has some quick feet here, Karshigan. So I'm saying she's going to head towards the cage and try and have a shot here. Oh, no, not even, oh, love it, low to high. Nothing wrong with that. One step, bang, but the keeper there in Churchwood was awakened to that. I don't mind seeing that in the women's game from that 14 metres.
Hiron to Blair. Blair looking to drive that back corner, getting the ball back to Axie and Tatlow. Tatlow sees Keenan, but there has got to be, must have been an offside call for Western Australia.
Yep, right on the spot, and ball turns over, and we'll end up in the stick there of Samantha Wood, I think, picking the ball up. So Samantha Wood throws the ball up to the centre, just couldn't quite handle the ball.
Brian, yep. Blair to carry down. Tatlow just waiting for the right option as the West Australian girls find their way back to their offence.
And ball, I'll call her the General, Tatlow. I'm going to call her the General from now on.
All right.
She seems to be sitting at the back there, just looking at all the opportunities.
Look, I call her Tats, but I'm sure she'd like the General.
No, the General. General Tatlow we're going to call her.
All right.
So Tatlow.
GT.
Down the back. And there we go. Inside, looks in, and just couldn't quite handle the ball, but good pick up. Coming back the other way by Quintal. Siobhan looks down. Just, again, not trying to. Bit of a push there, and let him play, we say. Posey O'Keefe.
Using her speed. Ball's going back the way of New Zealand to Walker, but
a race on here.
Didn't connect on the pass. Hiron to clean that up. Moves it quickly back to Keenan.
That's a great outlet to Keenan up the field. Gains 30 or 40 metres and then just runs past. And Keenan gets onto her left hand. Nice crash there. But you can't let her get onto the left hand. 3-second call on New Zealand. And the ball will end up with Carlin Blair. Already a goal scorer.
Look at how West Australia are setting up on their fan. They've got no one on that back line, so they must have a plan.
So ball up to Hooper. Hooper down to Green. Green back to Hooper. Just assessing. They've just cleared space for Hooper here. Oh, good cut.
Hooper had a paddock just then.
Carlin Blair. Good cut because she saw the paddock that was in front of her.
Yeah, absolutely. And the lefty cut too.
And I think they're almost trying to set up. Oh, nearly picked out of the air there.
Green driving that back corner. Sees something inside with Tatlow.
Yeah, they just want to tighten some of these passes up because I know they're playing New Zealand Select, and I know they've had a fair bit of, they've obviously played this morning, but they don't want to just go away from their doing. They have the potential to be playing in that national championship final on Sunday.
Absolutely. They're definitely a feeding team, WA. There's not many people running in and driving. They're actually looking up and keeping their eyes up for options, drawing that double and finding...
And we're going to have a card here, are we?
And the card is on Plummer.
On Plummer, yeah. Just walking the white line and just crossing it, and wearing the eye of the officials, as Holly Plummer will have to have a 2-minute rest over there. And Carshigan will bring the ball in for New Zealand Select. And again, these long passes, they're just not hitting their targets and turning the ball over a fair bit. So WA have the ability to try and run some, and that is...
end of the third.
I was right. They had some ability to run some time off the clock to 3/4 time. It took them 2 seconds. And it is 3/4 time here at the Wanneroo Joondalup Lacrosse Club. You are live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. And Shendell Oliver and Tony Watts here on the commentary this evening. As I said, the Vic boys doing a bit of a good warm-up. I wonder whether WA are down on the back fields doing some warm-up down there.
I'm sure Frenchie's cracking the whip out the back, getting them ready for this big game. This is going to be a huge matchup. I've been waiting for this game all week. WA and Victoria match up so well, so often, like this morning's game. I can't wait to see what both teams bring to this matchup this evening.
So 3/4 time here. Only one goal scored in that quarter.
Yeah,
and that was Schneider.
Yeah, a bit of a quiet quarter. WA slowed it down a bit. Lots of transition in that game, so a lot of moving the ball, going both ends of the field, just no one capitalising on having the ball in their offensive part of the field. But that would be a 30-second call. Players regroup.
So 10 minutes to go in this contest, and then it won't be long after that where we bring you the big men's game between WA and Victoria, and the winner of that will go to the big dance on Sunday.
Yes, and I think this game will probably, the next game, the Vic WA game, I'd say be starting at 7:30 local time, or maybe not, depending on how much time they get on the field to warm up. I'd say 15. Yeah, close to 7:45 locally.
Yeah, normally you get your warm up, and unless there's a warm up area, normally you have to have half an hour in a warm up. But maybe they've been told this, and that's why they're out the back there. There's a goal out the back as well. So maybe their warm-up is happening out there. I don't know what the light would be like down behind the area. But like everything, just got to pivot a little sometimes when adversity is thrown at you, and that's what's happened here tonight with the lights.
Absolutely, good teams adjust.
But ball comes out here, and Posey O'Keefe will pick the ball up.
And Blair's broken on that side for Western Australia.
Just to turn the ball over. And Posey O'Keefe is going to have to sit out of this one with that break. And
New Zealand moved the ball down. Oh, big drive looking for a free space call. Couldn't get it.
It gets one now. And we see Georgia Clark and Rush with that. I like the little fake to shoot and just draws that free space.
Yeah, so long as you've got, so long as you get your game plan set up for the free space call.
Oh, good save. Lovely save there from Kate Churchwood. Just off the foot. Trying to keep a clean sheet here in this one. And trying to just put some pressure as the two keepers to who's going to potentially start in that championship final.
Yep. Snyder gets a ball out, but it bounces over.
Is it staying in? No.
The stick of Blair being brought back in by New Zealand Select. Ball comes across field.
That was a good outlet there to Grafis. Grafis kicks the ball forward, finds Bolstad. They've
definitely shortened their passes a little bit, New Zealand, in this start of this quarter.
Yeah, it's good. They're starting to connect. No, it's a pre-check.
Yes, and Caitlin Blakely will go, no, thank you, Tammy. You might try that on a Sunday, but you're not going to get it here on a Friday night.
So, ball in the stick here of Blakely.
It's outside the fan net foul. It was a pre-check, so that's why WA have set up right in front.
And Pops it over the top there to Hill. Hill running down behind the cage.
It's another flag on. So we're back to all even with that Plummer foul being released. So WA did well to hold out on that zone.
So Clark and Rush with the ball in her stick. She is heading towards cage, and she will take it again.
Yep, get a reset.
She certainly has eyes for the back of the cage here. Does Clark and Rush?
Yeah, she's definitely got Bolstad on the far. There, she sees it.
Just threw it behind her.
Bolstad retains that possession though for New Zealand Select.
And Bolstad will bring it up down through bottom right. Tries to get through. Flag on the play. And we're going to have another ball at the 15-metre arc. And Bolstad will take it. So fourth quarter action here. It's currently 9-0. And not anymore. It's not, as Brooke Bolstad gets one for New Zealand Select.
That was a beautiful shot. She moved the keeper and then popped it over Kate Churchwood's right shoulder. A really great move, very, very clever. And the speed that she took off that 15-metre arc was pretty damn quick.
Was. And not able to keep the clean sheet. As goalies, if you get an opportunity to try and get one, it's always good. But Kate Churchward has been good in the cage for the shots that she's seen. So has Josie Cox down the other end, to be honest, for New Zealand Select. She's been good in the cage. And into the centre comes Hooper.
Big draw. Hunted by Snyder. She gets immediate pressure from New Zealand Select. Carrying the ball forward. Gets support in Plummer. Plummer to Hooper.
And ball kicked down the back here. Green takes the ball and back to Snyder we go. One full circle.
They're running some kind of play. You can see WA really stacked on the far side.
They're looking to open up some space here on a bottom corner as we see Hooper. Oh, just threw it just behind her and on the hip. Made it really difficult. And Siobhan...
Oh, no, it's not.
Siobhan Quintal, that is. Just with pace. Plays for the Burnside Lacrosse Club in Adelaide.
Oh, does she?
She does indeed, but has been over for 2 years, I think, now at Burnside. And ball in the hands of Becca Bryan. But there's no space whatsoever she's being given there.
Yeah, sent wide by
Tammy West. Go West, she said. Go West.
Cheeky little move there.
Opportunity in the
Blakely,
crease. And that's going to be a bit of a...
one for Mitchell.
So Wheatley Wilson will have to sit behind. Ball, there's one open there. That is Plummer. Plummer kicks the ball down. Where's the general? Oh, she's not out there.
She's not out there.
Ball
Hooper
up. Oh, Hooper says, well, the general's not here, so I better take her spot. And a shot had there by Blair, which just went slightly to the right of that left-hand post.
The general is out there. She's just playing at the top. They're trying to work out some picking games here at the top, WA. So a couple of two-man games happening. Plummer about to pick for Tatlow, the general.
Becoming the lieutenant out there now.
At the top, there she's got the
Tatlow.
ball.
Ball back up the top. Looking to create some free space there, and I think 3-second instead.
She's got it. She's got something. She is going to line up.
So we see here that Bailey Keenan with the ball. Now she is quick off the mark given the opportunity. And she has Samantha Wood to her left. Oh, no.
WA was setting
outside the circle. I thought it was on the circle.
Yeah, no, so I thought it was on the circle too.
Ash. Oh, bang, tink, and tink over the bar. Tell you what, someone get some orange paint and repaint that, because that's got white ball marks all over it, the top of that cage. Might have to check it for the men's game for later, because that might have put a crack in it, that shot. Heron.
She certainly, you give Ash space and she's going to take that shot every time.
So ball with the keeper, looks up. Oh, just feeds it to Keenan. Keenan has an opportunity here. She has one to her left, one to her right.
Got
She
numbers.
says no thanks, and but there's no good night on that shot.
Carlin Blair definitely raced out the back to retain that possession for Western Australia.
So Blair will take the ball. Definitely trying to set up a couple of different structures here, WA. Ball up to Keenan. Keenan up the top. There's space there. Kicks it to Hooper. Hooper looking for this, running around that back corner here. As we see good stick control there.
It just hand to hand, left to right, left to right. As O'Keefe is driving.
Steps in, and that is going to be a card. We're going to have a yellow card here. And that is going to go on Tyler Grafus, I believe, as Tyler will, oh no, take that back. That is Georgia Clark and Rush, is it? Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's Brooke Bolstad.
I mean, try third time lucky.
I know, Tone, come on.
I couldn't see the number. It's old eyes, you know. Hooper.
Let's see what WA's man up or woman up play, power play is going to look like.
I love the power play.
I
just think it's very, you know.
Fast. That's what I think. Oh, Blair to take a high ball in the middle. Got good. Hooper on the back corner.
Hooper, where's the general? General's inside.
Yeah, there she is.
When the generals talk, you better. So ball down here to Hooper. Hooper inside to the general, just pops it over the top.
Inside to the general.
And the general, nothing there.
They're definitely playing a player on the crease, and right now it is the general.
So ball up the top, higher, and that is the softest shot I think I've ever seen Ashton shoot.
Yep, absolutely.
As ball here, Plummer just didn't dispossess, but advantage had. Looks over, kicks the ball there, finds Samantha Wood. Wood, if Wood could.
She would.
Throws the ball down the back, and it's picked up by WA. Opportunity for WA coming the other way. Plummer, yep. She was off to the horses as soon as she had that. Hooper still has Plummer inside.
Heaps of numbers
Looks
for WA.
Inside. Oh, big push. Yep, I love it. Professional foul. Don't let her shoot. Just get her up to the 15-metre arc, but certainly has an opportunity now.
Yep, and she's got Plummer and Tatlow to her left.
Oh, the general. She gives it to the general. Pops. Oh, straight to the stick. Chloe's just sitting there going, no, no, and no.
Josie Cox goes, I'll have that one.
So Josie Cox looking for, just, again, too much weight. I reckon she woke up this morning and had 8 Weet-Bix in the bowl. Just a little bit too much strength in those muscles tonight.
Definitely, but WA bringing the ball back down to offence. Hiron in the middle with no one on her.
Still no one. Still no one. Still no one.
And she's got Plummer on the crease.
Plummer looks inside. Oh, good foot save. Comes out to the general. Picks it up. Gets around, gets in. Oh, another good save there from Cox. Josie Cox, and goes the quarterback straight down. It could work here. 2 New Zealand select players, but shut down there from WA. But the problem is when it comes back this way, there's players on offer. And that is time. That snuck up too quick. I was really enjoying that last little passage of play. Josie Cox, huge in the cage that last little bit.
Yeah, started to get quite physical there and exciting, taking different shots, lots of selection. And Cox just really stepping up in those moments when it counted at the end of that game.
And WA held scoreless in that last quarter.
Yeah, great job by New Zealand select.
So New Zealand getting the only goal of that last quarter. So congratulations to New Zealand select. And they'll be very pleased with the way they've played. And WA coming off a really heavy game this morning against Victoria. They'd be happy just to get that one out the way.
Definitely. I believe tomorrow New Zealand select are playing WA women. So we've got a WA men's team playing in the competition. But tomorrow there's a guest appearance by WA women. I believe players like Tegan Brown, Jess Kennedy, Georgia Portlock, Maddie Kohlmeyer, Hannah Stampoli are all in that team.
I'm all I'm hearing is Australian names.
Yeah, really, really good team. So
No
giving.
Shandell Oliver?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I wish I could. I wish I still had it in me, Tone. But, yeah, really an extra bonus game tomorrow for New Zealand Select, and I think they'll have a great time. And the WA girls getting together for that match as well, as West Australian and Victoria men take the floor. Lockie Walker skipping out there, ready to play.
All right, so we will get back to you with the MVPs. We've got another big game coming, and we'll get some time to wrap it up here. Shandell Oliver, thank you very much for this one.
Thank you,
You'll be
Tone.
staying with me for the next.
Yeah, can't wait for the next one. I'm ready for some big action here. See some stick swinging.
It is indeed. And on that note, my name has been Tony Watts. And until the sticks are swinging very shortly, we'll see you back here on the Australian Lacrosse Network.